HelloStitch.com. Thanks for joining in today. So I am super excited. Today is the last day of school for the children in my neighborhood. And every summer I give workshops on Sundays, starting the first Sunday after the children get out of school through the last Sunday before they start school. I give free workshops in my studio where I do demonstrations on craft techniques, new gadgets, provide assistance on projects they are working on at home where they can bring them in, and I will help them out completing them. Plus, I give away freebies and drawings, and we eat. We have a lot of snacks and refreshments and so forth. So we have a lot of fun. The workshops run about 2 hours long. I play this portion of the workshop on my flat screen TV, so the whole entire workshop isn't recorded. However, this portion is played, and while we're doing it, we're watching, and it's just a lot of fun. Okay, so I start my workshop out by recommending an item. You know those must-haves that we all see on YouTube with adults? Well, I have like a little must-have for the children. Keep in mind, my students start at age 6 through adults, and the average child in my workshops, in my classes that is about 12 years old. So these kids don't have access to a husband's salary or a salary of their own. They're working with allowance budgets, and the average allowance runs between $5 and $10. So some of the kids get 6, some of them get 8, some of them get 7, some of them get 5, some of them don't get any. So but for the most part, the things that I recommend, I don't necessarily do in my studio. But I do have a salary, and I do have access to my husband's salary. So understand that a lot of the things that I'll be recommending, it's because these are the things that the children have access to. Okay, so the first item that I'm recommending that they have in their workshop, in their craft stash, are these mounting pads. These mounting pads are sold at the Dollar Tree, and they do come in sizes. This one measures 1 inch by 1 inch of a square, and you get 24 pads in this one. These measures 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch, and they are squares, and you get 64. And then these measure 1 inch long by 1/2 inch wide, and you get 24 in those. In my opinion, this one would be your best bet, and the reason being is, even though it makes out to be the same, you can actually cut these further along. So you can make this square, actually 4 little ones. Yes, and you can use them for card making small items 3-dimensional, and so forth. And it's easier to cut something that's already pre-cut versus trying to cut a little square out of something that's this size. So that is what I'm recommending. These are much cheaper than Pop Dots, and once again, you can get them at the Dollar Tree.